With the holiday season just around the corner and stay-at-home orders stricter than ever, knitting is a great, easy, and inexpensive way to fill the hours and maybe even make a gift. I'm Beth, and today I'll be showing you some basic knitting skills you can use for your next project. All you'll need is some yarn of your choice and a pair of knitting needles. The weight of your yarn and diameter of your needles will vary based on your project, but I recommend a size 10 or 11 needle if you want to make hats or scarves. First, I'll show you how to cast on, or start your project. Then I'll show you the two basic stitches, knit and purl. To cast on, start with one loop knotted around your needle like this. Then loop the yarn around your pointer finger one time and slip the needle between the yarn and your finger. Just do this for as many stitches as you want your project to be wide, and you're ready to get knitting. The knit stitch is the most basic, and when you do several full rows of knit stitches, it looks like this. To start knitting, just slip the other needle under your top cast on stitch. Wrap your yarn around the needle you just slipped in and put it between the two needles over the existing stitch. Take the needle with the yarn wrapped around it and slip it under the stitch on the other needle but over the yarn you put between the stitches. Then just slide the stitch off the end of the other needle and boom, you've done your first stitch. Keep doing this for a whole row and then alternate needles to make a larger project. Now I'll show you how to do a purl stitch. To start, this time you'll put the opposite needle over the stitch and in between the needle and the yarn. Then take the yarn and wrap it to the right around the needle you just slipped in. Then move the tip of that needle over the yarn you just wrapped around it and under the existing stitch. At this point, there will be a loop around both needles, so just slip the one on the left needle off the tip and you will have a purled stitch. Here's an example of something you can knit using alternated rows of knit and purled stitches. Thank you so much for joining me today, and happy holidays!